Welcome to the Panic Button, everyone. I'm Nina.
I was told I look like a Klondike bar today.
Yes,
So welcome to the Klondike channel. Can I say that, or will we get demonetized?
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Lil Nas X got arrested for battery on a police officer or peace officer. But that's not the interesting part of the story. The interesting part of the story is that he was walking around California on Ventura Boulevard wearing cowboy boots and underwear, and he was acting a little funny.
So, here's the thing. I know he does a lot of stuff for attention. Is this just
That's what a lot of people said, right? He does a lot of stuff for attention. This is probably another thing.
Right.
But it didn't seem like it was for attention.
It can simultaneously be a crash out and for attention.
Or maybe
Two
he
things
was
can
just
be true at once.
high on something. But also,
I call that a crash out, yeah.
But also the story said that he was also hospitalized for an OD. So I don't think the arrest and the OD had anything to do with
Publicity?
yeah, oh my God.
Publicity stunt?
A publicity stunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So that's why I don't think it was a publicity stunt. I think it's actually real. There was one video, I don't know if I can find it, but it was just him in his apartment kind of acting crazy. And nobody was there with him. It was just him, right?
Brittany.
That's what I was thinking.
Sorry. Yeah.
He's like Britney. But then they saw him walking around by himself.
Well, he is a man. Therefore, they walk alone often. Not to be a dick,
At
but
night, nobody's around.
men are way more comfortable doing things like that than women. Men in the comments.
Homeless men.
Men in the comments.
Or drug addicted men do that.
Tell me how many guys in the comments, let me know. How many of you would feel comfortable walking alone at night? Because I know the answer from women. I don't know the answer from men, apparently.
How many guys have you seen walking alone at night, naked on the street? In the middle of the street.
I won't say, not counting naked as the qualifier, I've seen a lot of guys walking alone at night. I also live in a city.
And they're usually dangerous.
Well, yeah, I was just saying, I also live in a city. You've been to my home.
He wasn't being dangerous. This was in a nice area. This wasn't in the hood or some crack-ridden place. This was a nice area. So
you should be able to walk at night, especially if you're a man.
You're talking like this is normal.
I'm not saying the clothing is normal. I'm saying that men generally feel more comfortable walking alone at night than women do.
Of course they do. I just don't see it often at all.
No, and especially
not in nice areas.
Especially a gay man has more to concern himself with walking alone, especially dressed like that.
Yeah, you just love pushing back, don't you? You just love no, this is totally normal. It's like, oh, if it was, why did people call the cops?
I never said this was totally normal. You're putting words in my mouth. I'm saying men.
Go ahead.
Men are more comfortable walking at night, and I've seen many of them, not half-dressed, not undressed, but men are more apt to be taking walks at night. And I don't go walking at night because men are walking at night.
Yes, but it's not something you see normally in a nice area while he's naked talking about going to a party when nobody is around.
You didn't say that yet. You didn't mention the party thing yet. But yes, I agree, it's weird.
Anyway.
Nah. Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. Nah, go ahead, babe. Nah. Go ahead, babe. Nah. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that. Hey, for everybody coming to the party. Yes, I am serving you. I am serving you. And you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes. Yes. Now. Yes, you on this side. Every side. Yes.
So that happened. And then this happened.
I guess so far all I can say is at least he's not exposing himself. I guess that's my biggest concern when you see someone like that walking at night. Are you just really worried they're gonna kill you or expose themselves? He's a celebrity, so that changes a little bit, but not much. He's not like whipping his cock out. So, you know, it's actually kind of entertaining. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very entertaining.
It's like watch. This is what I imagine RuPaul's Drag Race is. Sorry.
It seems quite harmless, right?
Is it not? Does it get not harmless?
It's definitely harmless, but not to him.
No. I'm worried about him. But it's entertaining. Like, he's not.
It's entertaining, but it's almost like, where are his friends? Doesn't he have anybody to, like, obviously he needs someone to look after him, not in a conservatorship kind of thing. But you have tons of money. Apparently you have a lot of fame. I would assume you would have a lot of friends. But the last 2 videos I've seen of him, he's been completely isolated and alone. Why? And he's on drugs of some sort. He's obviously not drunk.
He can't trust the people around him, probably, and so he pushes them away, but he still wants attention, which is why he does this stuff.
Do you think he's doing this for attention?
Oh, come on. You don't go strutting through the street saying, look at my good side, for not attention. He says to put the phone away, but then he's like, oh, you didn't, you bastard. It's
I don't think he's doing it for attention.
Even if it's subconscious, it's still some form of attention.
To a degree.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe to the slightest degree. But if he really wanted to get attention, there were way better ways of going about this. This is something entirely different. This is like you're high on something, I don't know what, but it's making his mind a little warped. If he wanted to get attention, he would go down a street where there was a ton of people and do this weird stuff.
I mean, he kind of did, though. That's why there's a bunch of videos of him.
No, there's one video.
There's 2. You just have 2 different ones. This one and the last one.
It was the same person. This is the same person was filming him. There might be a couple people who filmed him, but shouldn't there, if there were a ton of people around he was trying to get attention, wouldn't there be like a multitude of different videos of him doing this? Probably.
Yeah, dude's probably just losing it. I mean,
people were saying this is what happens when you sell your soul and blah, blah, blah.
I don't think it's that.
I don't think it's that either.
I think he's just a dude who probably has trust issues, who probably pushed people away. And now he's turned to substances and still is seeking some kind of internal attention. And this is what he's doing because he doesn't know what else to do.
It does remind you of Britney Spears.
It does, Britney.
Yeah, because she's alone but she's in her house,
dancing
like half
with
naked.
knives and cigarettes. And you're worried about her hair catching on fire, and it's like entertaining, but it's not happy. It's like, oh, geez, she's gonna be okay. You know, like if you feel bad. I mean, he's really young to be going through this. Also, and so it's sad.
Yeah, it's incredibly sad.
And he's like in a diaper kind of underwear. He's not even like.
But like, what's going on? What's going on? I mean, obviously, he was hospitalized after that for suspicion of overdose.
Do we have any recent news?
This is the most recent news. I got this news last night. And apparently the cops showed up and he ran at the cops, so he was also arrested, as I said earlier. But I mean, it just goes to show you that you could have a ton of money, you could have a ton of fame, be incredibly talented, and still be miserable and lonely. So much so that you need to take a ton of drugs in order to feel any sense of normalcy. Or any sense of not. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably not happy, probably depressed person.
Here's the thing about gay men, especially. I've known a few gay men, and you please feel free to drop your opinions or if you think I'm wrong in the comments. But they do share similarities with women in the fact that they care about how they look so much. They care about their image. They are anorexic often. They will starve themselves. Mm-hmm. And this is someone who's probably not afraid to destroy his body and his health in order to be receiving attention.
Yeah.
So with that alone, I think that he's pushing himself into worse and worse spots, and that's only going to end up being negative for him. Hopefully they can help him in the hospital. He's got enough money now. He's got enough notoriety. Hopefully somebody can help him. But it does remind you of Britney Spears and Lindsay Lohan.
It does.
Charlie Sheen, Tiger's Blood, all that stuff.
Or back in the day, Robert Downey Jr. He was really high all the time.
I was going to say, they're harmless people. But it doesn't change the fact that they could be doing harm. They could be aggressive in the streets. They shouldn't be strutting around like that. They shouldn't be dancing with knives.
Or rushing cops. Mm-hmm. You know, stuff like that.
The thing is, everything he did wasn't illegal.
Rushing the cops was
up until that is what I was going to say. Up until you rush the cops, you weren't technically doing anything illegal. You're also in Los Angeles, so you can be basically naked.
Yeah, that's true.
No one's going to stop you.
Right.
So the cop came to check on you. Rushing him was the problem you made.
Well, someone called the cops because they were worried about him.
Yeah. Which is fair. To see someone in the street like that, it's concerning, regardless of who you are, what status you have. And so, hopefully he gets help. That's what I really got to say.
He's always been the type of person that pushes the envelope, always... does crazy stuff like pretending to be pregnant.
Wants attention-seeking, kind of like controversial things.
Very attention-seeking. And usually that has to do with some sort of insecurity where you need to be constantly complimented and accepted in order to feel like you're important, because maybe deep down he doesn't feel important or something like that. Something is missing within him.
He's probably not fulfilled yet.
I don't know. A lot of people will say maybe he just needs Jesus or God, but there are. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say he needs Jesus or God. Maybe he just needs some actual help to, get a good therapist, not an affirming therapist, but someone that can actually probe and pry and find out exactly what's going on that's leading him to, be like this. What led him to this road that he's walking down half naked? I don't know.
Someone said, I believe it was a stunt, that went too far for his upcoming album release. And that's the thing, is it seems
doesn't seem like a stunt to me.
That's the thing, is it seems like from what he's done before, it could be an attempted stunt. Mm-hmm. But even if it was poorly planned, poorly timed, and it wasn't executed well. If it was a stunt, he would have gotten out of the cop situation.
Yeah.
And not been hospitalized. But obviously there was something wrong, or else he wouldn't have gone to the hospital.
Yeah, usually you can tell when it's a stunt. There's usually more publicity, more people around, more people filming. But this just seemed like he was out of his head. And
if it was for publicity, you'd have more cameras out.
Exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm. And he wouldn't be hospitalized for suspected overdose either if it was just publicity. Mm-hmm. So he wouldn't have been arrested or hospitalized at all. And there would have been footage of him being arrested and hospitalized. He would have made sure people were filming from every angle. So this is definitely not a stunt, in my opinion.
No, and there's no more information.
I just think he needs some help. Just something. Like, he seems happy while he's walking down the street.
That's drugs.
But you can tell that he's not. He's performing right now. And it's almost like he thinks there's an audience there, but there's actually not.
He's acting like there is one.
Yeah.
And this person who's actually there is now his audience, despite everything. And that's why you say you can. That's why I say you can tell he wants attention, because he keeps on antagonizing this person.
Performing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what? When you get famous young, because he was younger when he got famous, sometimes you kind of don't. It's almost like your performance in that persona, they think is who they are, when really they haven't actually found themselves or who they are as people. They just perceive their performance persona as who they are. And I think that really messes with their head, because they haven't actually figured out who they are at all. Yeah, I think that does a lot of damage. I mean, look at a lot of celebrities who got famous young. It really messed them up.
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
Britney Spears. Amanda Bynes.
Corey Haim. Corey
I feel so
Feldman.
bad for poor Amanda Bynes, man.
David Cassidy. I mean, there's so many young people who got famous, and they all talked about how getting famous young really messed them up.
Someone said he was on perks.
It's possible. He could be on a multitude of different
He could
things
be
at
on
once.
anything he wants to be on. He has enough money, and that's the thing.
That's the problem as well, is if you have
Money and access.
a whole bunch of yes men, then, I mean, you're really not going to find yourself. You're just going to be chasing after some high in order to feel fulfilled, because that's the only thing that's ever filled that emptiness.
I just
You
hope
know.
for the best, you know.
Anyway, we hope he's doing good. Probably not.
I don't think he did
Hope he
any
gets help.
damage. I mean, he didn't hurt the cop, or we would have heard about that.
Right.
He rushed the cop, which honestly is like no big deal. Not gonna lie.
I don't know.
Like-
Maybe that
like,
was his way of
yes.
trying to get help. Who
Right.
knows?
Yes, it's not something you should do, and yes, you should get some kind of punishment for that. But rushing a cop,
Isn't attacking the- yeah.
no weapon.
Right.
You know, it's not that big a deal in my head. Like, he needs help is what I'm more concerned with. he probably wouldn't be rushing cops if he had help.
Exactly.
And so I guess just best luck out there, guys. Stay away from drugs. They're bad.
They're bad, and stay away from yes men. Find yourself some good friends and some good help. No affirming friends, or therapists, or anything like that.
We need to put on the thumbnail of this one Mr. Mackey from South Park saying drugs are bad. Okay.
Okay.
The one video, they were like, you should have used the SpongeBob image that says, this guy stinks, for the comedian. And that one got like fucking 45, 50 likes or something crazy like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got to use the more pop culture. I know that you don't always love the stuff I like, but I am in tune with the pop culture relevance, you know? People like the quick meme pop culture clips because it's funny.
Yeah.
It's just haha funny.
Haha.
Yeah, like, yeah. And so, like, for this, drugs are bad. Okay. Like, that would be. Like, comment and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe, everybody.
Follow us for more content.
What about
We
this
release
one?
Multiple times. What about that one?
That would be a good add-in, right?
Yeah.
See? I found one.
Yeah, you can put that in.
See? I did a good thing. I did a good thing, everybody.
You're a great thing, baby. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Leave your opinions below.
Opinions below.
Let us know if you like when Nina and I fight.
Yes.